Today you're going to complete warm up 35 and 36. Just put a line across here. We'll do 35 at the top, 36 down here. Alright, let me set this up so it's a little more comfortable. Start focus on 35 first. Alright, so we're going to be doing some overlapping cans. So let's start first with an ellipse here. We're going to vertical sides, 1, 2, and then our matching curve at the bottom. And then we're going to put one behind it. So we're going to set one, we're going to do the next ellipse here. And they're pretty close together, so the size will be about the same. It's a little smaller. We're going to do vertical, vertical, and then curve at the bottom. And then we're going to put on some extras. So I'm going to curve, curve, vertical, curve, curve, vertical. And then let's give it a ground line. Please don't forget the ground line. And we're going to shade. I'm going to do curved hatching here, and then vertical hatch that fades out. I'm going to do curved hatching here, and we'll see it right behind here as well. By shading on the one that's in the back, that tells us it's behind, or that's one more way it tells us it's behind. Okay, and then I'm going to put, mine are going to be salt and pepper shakers. And then we're going to do a cast shadow. And that is it for 35. For 36, we're going to start with our horizontal line. Dot, dot. It's a little tilted. And then in the middle, this one is shorter vertically. Dot, dot. We'll do our angled line. Angled line. Same thing this way, angled line, angled line. And then I'm going to get rid of this, because this is a guide, and we're going to be putting stuff on top of there. Okay. And then we're going to do vertical, vertical, vertical. Angle back. Angle back. So there's our modified cube. We'll start in the middle. So we did something like this with our chair the other day. And these, let's do them a little straighter like cylinders. And I'm going to pull my curve at the bottom, because this is a cylinder. And then I'm going to angle back, following this angle. And on this side, angle back, following this angle here. And then I'm going to come in and put the legs on back here. So I'm going to go vertical, vertical, and I'm going to pull curve at the bottom, vertical, vertical, pull a curve at the bottom. I'm going to show that the back leg that I can see is sort of peeking from behind. And actually feel a little long. I'm going to go a little bit shorter. There we go. Now let's shade this. So I'm going to shade here. I'm going to do curved shading on the side of the legs. Do a little bit of shading on this back one. Curved shading on this leg. So curve, curve, curve. And we're going to do some curve shading here. Darker on the edge, fading as it comes in. Darker, fading, darker, fading. Okay, now we'll give it a little bit of an overhang shadow right here. A little bit of an overhang shadow right here across around this edge. Same thing here, showing that it's sitting underneath. All right, now we're going to put something on top. Well, let's do this. Let's put a ground line. And I'm going to put the ground line up here so we don't have to deal with it through the legs. We're going to get rid of that. We'll give a cast shadow, cast shadow, cast shadow. And let's put at least two things. One is I'm going to put like a vase here or a cup. And let's take away that line so it's not transparent. Please remember we're going to do curve, crosshatch, cast shadow, same angle as these, so whatever this angle is this. And let's do a bowl. So we're starting with an ellipse. And there'd be actually some shading on the inside on this side, a little bit here. And if you want to add any other extras, you may, but at least we have two objects on top. There's shading inside, cast shadows, ground line, and that is it. Submit when you're done.